So this is about my film called Run, and it's directed by me. This is like an overview. It's called Run. It's a hybrid horror cross thriller. It's going to be 2 minutes of the opening scene. It's going to be rated 15. Cast about 4 people. Chosen the release date 15th of January for next year. And I'm going to use Warner Brothers as the institution, and it's produced and directed by me. My audience will be, my target audience is around teenagers aged 15 to 21. This is because I feel like they'll have like a relationship with the character because they'll be like the same age, so they can kind of relate. I'm going to use Warner Brothers for the production because they produced Annabelle, The Conjuring 2 and The Exorcist, which have all been really big in like the horror industry, so I feel like they'll be really good. Also, they're a part of the Big Six. They're known for producing big blockbuster hits, so they'll like help my movie be really successful. This first few minutes, it's just going to be about the girl's normal routine. She's going to wake up, get ready for a run, quite early in the morning, about 6 to 7, and she's just going to have lots of shots of her like getting ready, and she's going to go out and she's going to go on a run with like her earphones in, just down the woods where she normally goes. When she goes down there, obviously she's taking her dog as well, and they're going to sense something in the bushes, and it's going to like drop and go silent to like kind of show there's something there, but it's going to be like off camera, so it'll keep quite a lot of people like guessing like what's there, what's going to happen. But she's going to be quite unfazed about the whole situation and just carry on. As she gets down to the bottom of the track, her phone's going to ring. It's going to be her mum, and she's going to be like, oh, where are you? And her mum's going to be quite panicky. But the phone connection's going to cut off, so it's going to show that she's quite vulnerable because there's no connection, meaning she's on her own. When the phone cuts off, she's going to call for her dog, but she can't find it. And as she calls for it, something's going to like run past her, as if it's like a spirit kind of thing. And I'm going to use that kind of effect with spirits around it. Yeah, so this is a whole storyline. Basically, after the first 2 minutes, more like paranormal stuff's going to happen. But then she's going to like run off, but she's going to feel like she's being followed. So as she runs, she's going to trip, but when she looks behind her, she can realise that nothing's actually there. That was just a whole illusion. She's going to be quite shocked from this, and then she's going to like walk home quite like tense because she's quite scared what's just happened. As she gets home, she's going to have quite like a few illusions happen to her. So when she looks at her house, the door's going to be open, there's going to be like a spirit in like a window, but then a neighbour's going to touch her shoulder, and as she turns around to look back at the house, it's actually back to normal. Then she's going to like tell her mum about it, but all throughout the movie she's going to have more illusions. It's going to play with her mind and also play with like the audience mind, and basically carries on until the end when she's like awake and she hears like a dripping sound in the toilet. Then she goes in, it's like blood dripping, but when her mum comes up after she's like screamed in it, it's actually water, so it's playing. But then when she goes back to bed, she's going to wake up, but she's going to be in the woods, and it's going to end with her face to face with the spirit, and then it's going to cut off there to kind of leave like a narrative enigma to see what like happens afterwards. No one's going to know. That's my dog. For the actors, I'm going to use like my friend Jasmine. She's a really good actor. It's really like dramatic. I'm using her for the girl. And I've got another friend, Polly, who's going to help me create the ghost effect by like maybe running across like making sounds in the bushes or something like that, just to help add the effect. Also, I'm going to be filming it, Yeah, it's my dog. But the location. I've got some woods behind me which backs onto East Court. It's called the Ashplatz Woods. We use that. There's a picture of it. It's quite big, and it's also quite dark, and there's lots of like places in it, like quite lots of tracks, which are quite like scary. And I'm also going to use my house, which actually backs onto Ashplatz Woods, because it's all close together. And I'm going to be filming during the morning around 6 to 7, because I'm going to show like some normality in like her life, because a lot of people run in the mornings, and I want to show that like it's just it could happen to anyone, and not all scary things happen at night, which kind of like subverts a stereotypical horror movie. The music, I was thinking of maybe using like an upbeat, quite normal radio soundtrack that like you'll normally hear on the radio, because I want to show some normality, and like not every. If I start off with horror music, it'll kind of just give it away a bit too much about what's going to happen. Then in the point of the woods, there's going to be like a drop of silence when May thinks something's in the bush. But from that point on, I'm going to use silence and a range of high-pitched soundtracks, which will be non